Good morning, everybody. This is Pastor Mark with your daily devotional for today, Tuesday, October 27th, and there's still some snow on the ground, a wintry mix, which accumulated, of course, yesterday, and my kids had fun playing in the snow yesterday. My oldest son may have skipped art class to play in the snow with his brothers, so they had a good time playing outside in the snow. Hopefully it'll warm back up here real shortly, and it'll be all good for Halloween on, what is that? I think Saturday, is that right? Anyway, thanks for joining me, guys. I'm talking about, we're going through this series of the 10 Commandments, and so I'm on number 2 today. Good morning, Cheryl. Good to see you. Hey, Drake. How are you today? Always good seeing you, my brother. Even if it's just virtually on through Facebook here. So again, we're going to be in Exodus today. Pastor Greg started yesterday with the 10 Commandments series, and we'll be in that for the next week or two. Bernie, good to see you today. Hey, Chrissy, how are you doing? From Pennsylvania. Thanks for joining me. And so I'm in chapter 20 of Exodus, verses 4 through 6 today. Hey, Rosie. How are you doing? Yes, the boys were having a lot of fun outside. I unfortunately didn't get to go join them because I had a couple meetings, but they did have a lot of fun. Hey, Bob, thanks for the prayers at 11:11 as always. A personal update I can start off with is that I did go ahead and get the scans. I had an MRI and 2 CAT scans on last week, and the results came back encouraging, so that's good. The tumor has shrunk a little bit, and the lymph nodes are starting to shrink due to all the chemo that I've been doing. So I've done with 5 rounds of chemo. I've got 3 left, followed by chemo and radiation mix, and then surgery after that. So it'll be probably into February by the time I'm hopefully all clear. Good morning, Myrtle. Always good seeing you. Hey, Sue, how are you doing? Thank you for that compliment. I don't know if that's true, but I appreciate the compliment. All that being said, I want to start us off here talking about idolatry. Always a fun topic for daily devotionals. Let's go ahead and read through Exodus 20, verses 4 through 6. So this is what it says. It says, "You shall not make for yourself a carved image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to or serve them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers on the children to the 3rd and 4th generations of those who hate me, but showing steadfast love to thousands of those who love and keep me and keep my commands." Okay, that's Exodus 20, verses 4 through 6. Okay. Here, God refers to idols in the form of carven images, which would have included, of course, wooden statues at that time. And later on, it would have included statues and images made of precious metals. And the Hebrew here for image means something like hacked or chiseled into some sort of likeness. And this form of idolatry has been around forever. It's been around as long as the Bible. And it's, in fact, it was Abraham's father who was a polytheistic idol maker, believe it or not. But unfortunately, idolatry didn't just end there. It continued on, and it became the number one sin, as you know, of the Israelites throughout the biblical narrative. And so this is a big deal, and God addresses it here through the 10 Commandments, which was, of course, given to Moses at Sinai. And a question is, are there still forms of graven images and carved statues that are worshipped today? And I think that there are. We see, especially in different religions, that there are various statues that other religions have created or carved as a sort of good luck charm, such as the Buddha statues and the various graven Hindu images in our day. But what about here in the U.S. as well? Do we see these kind of graven images, these icons that we worship today? I think the truth is that it's often hard to spot idolatry in our own culture because we are so immersed in it, right? It's part of our normal everyday experience. But when you visit another country and you observe these things, you tend to observe other cultures different from your own. And when you do that, it becomes easier to pick up on their idols.